1991 Bentley Turbo R. Finished in this sort of deep blue. Right, bodyweight wise, again, this one, desperate need of a polish. You see the scratches in the paint there. But bodyweight wise, we'll start off with the scuttle. Apart from needing a polish, that's all alright. There's a few little marks and stone chips on the bonnet, but you can see how flat it is. It's in desperate need of a machine polish. It's got various little stone chips and touch-ins on the bonnet, both sides. Been informed by my brother there that the service history on this car is excellent. So if you give a look on the website, have a look down there on the description, stuff like that. And if you want, you know, individual photos or information on every service it's had, just give us a ring. A little bit of corrosion here down the chrome strip on the bonnet. Obviously a turbo R, so the grille's painted. Around the badge is all right. Come down on the left hand side, light lenses are all crack free, nice and clear. A little bit of a stone chip on that one. Onto the bumper now. The rubbers are all nice and tight on the corners. Along the front of the bumper, again nice and tight both sides. It hasn't pinged out. Sometimes they ping off at the back. Lower splitter there, a few stone chips, but it doesn't look have major cracks in it. The grills are all complete and all alright. The grill itself, the splines, the fins, whatever you call them on the grill, are nice and straight. No dents in those. Jump onto the driver's wing now. Down to the bottom where there's normally some corrosion. Got a tiny little bit of a bleb, but as you come up around the arch, seems to be all nice and solid. Put your hand behind the lip and you can feel actual metal. A little bit of a bleb down by the mud guard, but not the worst one I've seen in a long time, that's for sure. With it being a dark colour, you've got to get yourself quite close to notice it. Wheels are all alright. As we come down the driver's side, we'll do the top of the wing there is all okay. A few little marks. Like I say, good machine polish would transform this one. Doesn't seem to be any delamination on that front windscreen, which is nice. We'll do the roof first. The roof wants some attention. There's various little, you see all this sort of cracks in the paint there, but sensibly priced. Plenty of room in the guide on this to get that rectified. As we come onto the driver's door, got a few little stone chips at the leading edge, but we're going to go around the handles. This is what people want to see. Corrosion wise, all nice and straight around there. Tops of the door's all good, although it is a little bit flat. As we come across the top of the driver's rear door again, no corrosion on the door tops. Around the handles are all nice and clean. See that there? No problems with that, but once it's polished, different car. A little bit of a bleb here on the pillar at the rear of the drivers, you can see that there. The door itself's all alright, a few little marks in the door. We go on the rear arch now. A few tiny little stone chips down here to turn into a few little blebs of rust, but again, really nice and solid, those arches. They feel good. The lips there, they've got a tiny bit down here, but the arch itself looks all nice and straight to me. Feels nice and solid. Got a little bit starting on the sill there, on the surface there. As we come round the rear, we'll do the side of the valance and the bumper. Bumper again looks all right. It's blown out a little bit there, you can see that. Onto the rear quarter, around the window again. In all the normal places, this one seems nice and solid. I've got no rust around the window edge, but a desperate need for a polish. It's going to want a little bit of paint with this one, I would think. Like I say, I've shown you the roof. There's some cracks out on that polish. So we're coming down the rear driver's side. The light lenses again all nice and tidy. Same on the passenger side, all good. Around the badges, again where the normal corrosion is, we're all nice and clean. Around there, that's all good. Along the back bumper and the lower valance is all alright. Onto the passenger side now. Again, you can see how straight it is. Nice and straight down both sides, this one. Onto the passenger rear arch. Again, tiny little bit down there. But overall, The arch itself is nice and straight. You've got a little bit of surface start on that inner lip, which is kind of standard on these ones. But the arch itself, again, seems nice and straight, nice and tight. It's all good. It's nice with the silver coastline stripe around the petrol cap. I haven't got any closing around there where they normally go. Across the sill there, and onto the passenger rear door. Again, door tops, nice and straight. Round the handle again, tiny bit, passenger rear door handle, very, very small amount there, you can see that. As we go on the passenger front again, nice and no issues with that around the locks either. And the door tops. Down the door there, you've got various marks, stone chips and bits and pieces on the doors. That rear edge there looks to be all right. And the front passenger wing. Again, a few little stone chips, little scrape there, but rust-wise, got a little bleb down here. Looks nice and solid. Like I say, a little bit on the inside lip, which is kind of normal on these, but again, nice and tidy down there, and again, nice and straight down this side. Got a bit of a paint flake on the passenger front wing there. Like I say, wants a good polish, going to want some paint with, but nice and solid in all the normal areas there. Grey leather on this one. The door's nice, passenger, sorry, been a long day here today. The driver's front door card is all nice and straight, nice and clean. The door cap, there's a few little marks in the top, but the lacquer's not lifting off anywhere. Onto the seat, good mileage on this car, it's showing 70,000 miles there, just over 70,000. Like I say, give us a ring for the service history. We can go through that with you, see all the stamps, stuff like that. That driver's seat's got a tiny bit of wear, sort of the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. Nice and soft though, soft but firm. Onto the dash top now. Crack free, nice and clean across the dash top. The dashboard itself, the veneer's all lovely, the wood's good on it, there's no lacquer peeling out and see on that. The dials are nice and clear. As we come down, centre console, same condition, nice and tidy, no head unit fitted, it's got a blanker in there. The dials are all clear, the wheel's nice, not too much wear on that at all. The mats are all good. Driver's rear door cap is all okay, no lacquer peel on that. The door card itself's nice. The rear seats are all nice and tidy, nice and usable, not much wear on those at all. Headlining's all good. Blue mats here to the back are all nice and clean. We've got some footstools there as well. All nice and tidy in the rear there. As we go to the boot, factory isolator as normal. Boot carpet, a little bit, wants a bit of a clean, but overall, no rips or tears in that. Little bit of a mark in the middle there and there. Top of the boot's all good. Passenger rear door card, again, the door cap's nice. Door card itself's good, nice and tight. And same condition on the seat, not much wear at all to those rear seats. Good colour combination, the dark blue on grey. And the passenger front door cap, a little bit of lacquer peel around the lock. See the lacquer starting to flake there. But the rest of it's all nice and tidy. Onto the passenger seat. Seem to have an over-rug in here. One over-rug, is that right, James? Apparently you get one over-rug. So that is the passenger front seat. Not much wear at all on that. Again, nice condition. TV is a nice place to be in there. We'll jump in the engine now. We'll have a little route around. These earlier ones don't have any plastic covers, so we can have a look. Strut tops aren't too bad at all. A little bit of flake, but normally they're either mint or really flaked off. Around here is all tidy. Right, we're going to start it up here. Try to cut the cranks there. But it has been here sort of 2 weeks. That's the first time we started in 2 weeks. The battery hadn't gone flat because we've had the isolator off. Once it started up there, ticking over quite happy. No unwanted noises there. I'm not having to shout down the camera. Nice and smooth like you'd expect off a Bentley.